get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except when soft rains fall.
The bookstore was built from the ground up, so that space was a totally raw space. So the ceilings were actually like quite tall, like 12 something feet. So we dropped the
Okay.
ceilings, lowered the floor, so everything is built from scratch, which is funny because once it became sort of a bookstore, when we were dressing it, so many people came in off the street saying, "Oh, a bookstore's here! We're so excited." But
Now
building
you're
the
operating a
bookstore,
bookstore just for
I
fun. You
know
have to
someone
do
should
it.
take this over and make it a real
Responsibility.
bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, did a lot of research into like those really amazing old dusty bookstores that you find, yeah, in the Midwest off the side of the road. And the thing that makes those places so good is the sort of organized chaos because the people
Sure.
running it have a brain similar to Lee. And so there's like a section that is like this was never be would be a section in a normal bookstore, but it's like Woody Guthrie's fever dream section or something. You know what I mean? It's just these things that are totally made up that make sense to Lee. And then like all the handwritten notes, and it's hard to see that in the show, but all the details of like it's just him being sort of, you know, being a little punk in like who he wants in his store, who he doesn't want in his
It,
store. When picking the books, so we had actually reached out to Lee had really, the character that Ethan is based off of was a real guy. He worked at a real bookstore, real rare bookstore. We got in touch with his fellow coworker and he became a very, very good friend to the production. He became our main source. He worked at Gardner's, which was a used bookstore at the time
then
when we were doing the pilot. And so we'd spend hours with him going through boxes and boxes of amazing books. And so we pretty much hand selected every single book in there and saying, this is something that Lee would have, and here's why. Because we want the cast and the crew to be able to walk into the store and pull any book off the shelf and it would make sense that it's there. We're not going to have a Daniel Steele section in Lee's bookstore.